So how do I maintain people's ability to be flexible and also have consistency across teams? Hi, I'm Karen Hurd, and I'm here with our next edition of Asking for a Friend. And this one came from a phone call I received from a senior leader the other day. And he said, I'm trying to give my frontline supervisors a lot of flexibility. Everyone is trying to do the best they can, as you say, with what they have from where they are. So I want to be flexible. And yet, I am starting to hear frustration from the front line about a lack of consistency. So how do I maintain people's ability to be flexible and also have consistency across teams so I eliminate that frustration? And this is such an important question for right now, because you do want to have some flexibility, but people will always be wanting to work for the one who is the most lenient, right? So this is a real challenge. So one of the most important things when you think about consistency is calibration. So the way we like to think about it is when you are working with your teams, be very clear and say, okay, what are our hard lines? What are the areas that we don't have a lot of flexibility? This is compliance issues, or perhaps the way you're implementing a certain process. If something is a hard line and people don't have discretion in it, be clear about what falls into that category. And then say, here are the soft lines. Here are some areas where we do have some flexibility. I want you to be able to use your judgment. Here's where the calibration really comes in, though. Once you've identified what falls into that bucket, then bring your team together and talk about some examples. What if this? What if that? So for example, leniency around maybe your attendance policy right now. What are the circumstances where you would be lenient and give people more chances? And where are the circumstances that you weren't? So that everyone has an opportunity to play through some imaginary scenarios so that when the real situations arise, they are able to deal with it and make consistent judgment across teams. And then the third bucket would be, what are your lines? Where are the areas where people have ultimate flexibility? For example, maybe you need people communicating every week, but how they communicate is different. Or maybe you need consistency during a certain period of time. Say, we need everyone here from 10 to 2. But other than that, I am flexible when you're doing your asynchronous work. So first, establishing the buckets of hard lines, soft lines, and your lines, and then engaging in some calibration across the team through imaginary scenarios that feel real is a great way to help solve that issue. Those are a few of my thoughts. What would you add?